Hello, everybody. Welcome to what I have in my heavy rotations box. So, yeah, it has been doing some changes here and there as I went along. Some albums that I wanted to listen to, but I ended up not listening to. Kind of, though maybe that can wait to a much later date. Still in my back of my mind, but basically, whatever goes into my heavy rotation box. Yeah, okay. What's in here now? I can't replace it. I can't take anything out. I have to be stoic and yeah. But before I show you what's in my rotation box, two honorable mentions, which needs to be played very soon. It should be in my heavy rotations box, but it just I got them recently and I still have not played them yet. So that these kind of go right to the top of the pile. And the next day or so I have to get to these no matter what. So and that would be my ACDC Live and my Ozzy Osmosis. I have not listened to them yet since I bought them. I have them on my rack on the side here, my new CD rack. So that is that. Get that in there properly. Don't want to jam it in. Gotta be very. You have to have a little bit of finesse. Try to develop some finesse. Yeah, I'm not. I don't like to force anything. There we go. Put that in there properly. Now, this was in my heavy rotations, but I'm just taking it out now, okay? Because I basically listened to it while I was taking a bath, and I gotta tell you a little funny story because this is the album I'm talking about. Is the Pink Floyd "Pipers at the Gates of Dawn"? The Pipers at the Gates of Dawn, and two notes. First of all, first note is okay. When pronouncing astronomy domine, it is domine. There is an I don't know how well you can see that, but there is an accent on the last e, which gives it an a sound. So is astronomy domine. If anybody wants to know how to pronounce that properly, that would be the proper because of that accent. That's what it would say. Any other time now I've seen that anybody put that down, including me, I always forget that I never noticed that there was an accent. And then just today when I was looking at it, I'm like, okay, because I always called it astronomy domine. Okay, right from the beginning, I never thought any different. I go, it has to be domine, and so yeah, there's an accent that makes it that. Now, also, when I was in the bathtub, I usually keep the door open and I have the music on so I can, listen to some psychedelic music when I'm taking a bath and just kind of relaxing and enjoy it and, soak in it a little bit. And you get to like Interstellar Overdrive, or even how the album finishes. Okay, with Bike, remember this is the original UK release. So, but interesting, yeah. If my roommate, who's from India, walked in during that cacophony of weird experimental kind of because it doesn't really hold any rhythm. It doesn't really hold any. It does get a little bit like a cacophony. If you know what I mean. But I love it. I think it's just interesting and fantastic, and I'll let it play no matter what. I don't care. But yeah, anybody coming in who has no idea what this is, who never heard this before, and I'm pretty sure, my roommate being from Egypt grew up on that his music, and which is he's played some. I hear him playing it in the car and out here every once in a while, and it's good stuff. I don't dislike it whatsoever. I can't understand a word of it, but that's not a problem. you know, hence, I'll show you what's in my heavy rotations. But yeah, I just kind of thought that was kind of a funny thought I had while I was listening to this. Like, what if, like, yeah, anybody who's not familiar and walk in those weird moments, what would they be thinking? Like, what is he listening to? Now, that's the impression I get, but I could be wrong. Okay, let's go back into my heavy rotations. Now, these are not in any particular order, but although I gotta change this around because, yeah, right there. That's where that goes. All right. Now, usually and it's pretty much kind of the same. It's a very loose order. I can kind of go anywhere when choosing something from my heavy rotations. Some of these I've been playing quite a little bit more than the others because I need to get more familiar. I don't know, because they're really good. And one of them I need to get a little bit more familiar with, so that's why it's in here too. But let's start from the top of my heavy rotations, okay? I kind of put it in that way for a change. I still really I played it, but I still want to play it one more time. Is the Resolos, the Flying Saucer Attack. This is their complete collection. It's a 2 disc, their complete collection, the complete recordings from 1977 to 1979. I love this band. I love this album. I love it's everything. So it's a one-off. You don't need. This is their entire discography. So go out and buy this. I highly suggest it. Now, of course, in my heavy rotations, I needed to put my two new my KMFDMs in there. Hyena and Let Go because I had listened to them twice each now. I do want to listen to them a third time each, and it's so funny because they have such a wide selection they've been prolific in their 30 plus years of making that industrial rock. Sometimes it's more techno and dancey and more disco-y, disco-y. But and you would think that these albums would be a little stale and the same old. Still very much sounds like KMFDM. It's like you put it on, unrecognizable. It's 100% recognizable. I meant to say that it is them. There's no doubt that you're listening to a KMFDM album, but they still give it a unique flavor. Like both albums, they sound very familiar and they sound like in their style, but again, not like any other of their albums. They managed to keep it fresh, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm pretty impressed with that. Now, I've been playing when it comes to REM. Okay, I have been playing my I played my Out of Time quite a bit. I still love Out of Time, and that's not in my heavy rotation. But I still really like that album. Yeah, I'm starting to agree with Larry Graves. Automatic for the People is a great album. I played this about 4 times now, and that's a really good album. Yeah. I kind of went back to it a couple more times. But you know what? As weird as it seems, I still have not yet played. I know they're good albums, but I still haven't played that since I bought it, and I still haven't played that since I bought it. And I know they're great albums. I am familiar with them, but I will be playing them very, very, very soon. Now, if I didn't put these next two in here, I probably wouldn't get around playing them. But because they're in here now, I am like whatever is in here needs to be played at least once, and some of them will be played multiple times because I always keep going back to them. As you'll see when I get to it. So there's the yeah. Okay, so the next two, like I say, is because I haven't played them in a while, and I really want to give them a good, like a really good focused listen. And this would be the Electric Lucifer and the Electric Lucifer Book Two, both from yeah, both from Bruce Hack. And I mean, there's still the Hacula, which is awesome, and I will be putting that in there eventually later. I mean, I don't really need to listen to the My Hush Little Robot, and I still got the Sing Dance and Sing what was it called? Dance, Sing and Listen. Yeah, the with the Miss Nelson, the stuff he did with Miss Nelson. I'm still kind of I still can't believe that I have that. That's awesome. But yeah, I really want to listen to this again. I mean, my favorite song on this, of course, is the first song, "I'll Let You to Me Turn." But I really do love this. I was so fascinated with the fifth track, "War," because it's an instrumental that's just beyond words, and really represents the whole emotion of war better than any other song with that title. With the title "War." So it's freaky. It's freaky. I love it. And then there's this. I find some these have this album of Bruce Hacks. Okay, in many ways, I think this is probably my favorite album of Bruce Hack for sure. Because of Mean Old Devil, Ancient Mariner, Stand Up Lazarus, the whole thing is so catchy and so like yeah. I really need to listen to these two again for sure. So okay, and then of course I need to listen to I really want to listen to this again, the Peter Schilling. Was it called Feller I'm System, Feller I'm System, right there. And the entire thing is in German, okay? So it doesn't matter that something is in a different language, whether it's in Arabic or German or French or Latin. It doesn't matter the language, or like as long as it sounds good, and you can and then and even it's so funny. I'll even sing along with the German stuff phonetically. You want because regardless if you understand it or not, it can still be fun to sing. So yeah, I love multinational. I love I love so many. I love different cultures. I love different ways of yeah, just keeping your mind open to wider possibilities. That's all it is, and just don't be so judgmental and critical of people. Don't judge them. Please just don't judge people. I can't. I'm not a judgmental person at all. And speaking of people who are non-judgmental, it's my second favorite. Well, tied as my second favorite band. I can't like they're equal with yeah. So that's what's in there right now in my heavy rotations. I need to familiarize. I've only played this maybe twice since I bought it, and I really want to play it a couple more times to get this in my and yeah, the familiarity. So I have it more because I played it twice and I still have gist of it, but I don't have a sense of it as much as I want to. And this, okay, I just kind of lately for the last 3 nights in a row, I played that. I had because it stayed in my player and I was playing that, and yeah. So I'm well, no, it's not just that it stays in my player. I put it aside and then I play something else and I put it right back in, and before not too long before going to bed, or I'll even go to bed to it. And sometimes I fall asleep on it, sometimes I don't. And I love it. It's such an interesting album. If you're ever going to listen to this album, just note that when it starts off, okay, when the album starts off, It's very acoustic. It's very acoustic and natural, and no filters, no electronic noises and everything. But as the album continues to go along, okay, it gradually starts including more electronics until the very last song, which is Side Boogie, is completely electronic, is devoid of anything natural and acousticy or analog or whatever. Is like it's crazy how they. And it's so subtle. You don't even realize that it's happening throughout the album. That very little each song incorporates just a little bit, touch more, and a touch more of electronic. And yeah, I love it. I love it. And there's some really rocking songs on this, like uh like Boogeyman Sam and Plastic Boogie. Those can be really like those are really rocking. I love the distortion and well, or I think it's fuzz pedal, whatever. But that's in my heavy rotations, and I bet you're gonna guess what's still in here and always keeps staying in here because I can't get enough of these two albums. Don't I mean I still play the other ones, okay, and I still go like I still play the other ones, and I have recently played a couple of the other ones like Hippopotamus or The Girl Is Crying in Her Latte. I played that very recently. I played Kimono in My House very recently, but these are all dude, and I gotta I gotta find a way to keep that in there. It keeps wanting to fly out of there. And but I keep looking at it and say, okay, I gotta find a way. Yeah, I might have to turn the sleeve this because it comes with a sleeve. Yeah, I need to put it back in the sleeve, but it doesn't want to stay in the sleeve. So what if I put it sideways? If I put it in this way, like that, with the circle part, the opening's on the top here. So if I put it like that, will it hold better and not slide out as fast or as easy? Well, actually, I prefer that. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. So, because not only it's not just the CD that's going to fly out, it's the it's the packaging too. So that's going to protect it. See, I'm learning still. I'm still learning stuff here and there, and it's like I should have figured that out a long time ago. Okay, and yeah, of course, propaganda and hello, young lovers. I I can't get enough of these. I can't get enough of these. They're so catchy, and also yeah. While I'm at work lately, every day I alternate. One day I'll listen to a nice and crazy mix of King Gizzard, and then the next day I'll play a nice mix of Sparks. I'm so digging it. But no, actually, it's not even mixes of Sparks. I've been going through their albums. I've played at least a good dozen of their other albums so far. Which ones have I not listened to yet? I don't think I've listened to all of Pulling Rabbits Out of a Hat yet. I'm curious about that. I don't think I heard all of Terminal Drive yet. I'm kind of pushing that more towards the back. But yeah, I'm really loving it. I've played the FFS a couple of times. It's all on YouTube as much as I can. So that's where I've been sampling that for sure. You can catch everything. You can catch all their albums on YouTube, as far as I know. So that's where I've been going. So that is what's in my rotation box. I'll just name them really quickly. The Rizzolos, which with the Flying Saucer Attack, complete set. KMFDM Let Go, a Hyena, REM Monster in Green, Bruce Hack with Electric Lucifer and the Electric Lucifer Book 2, Peter Schalling, Further I'm System, the Two King Gizzards, the Fishing for Fishies, and sketches of Brunswick East, and then the Propaganda and Hello Young Lovers from Sparks. Awesome stuff. Yeah. Sparks always had like Sparks. Yeah, is going to be in there, and King Gizzard. King Gizzard is going to be always in kind of always in my heavy rotations. I mean, for a while, because like just last night I played Nonagon Infinity, and like I played actually going to bed too last night. I gave I had to give the other one I had to give Fishy for Fishy a little break, and I played that like 3 nights in a row. So I'm gonna let you go here. Wow, 20 minutes. Wow, that went more than I was expecting. Now, just a little update of a video I'm going to do. Not today. I kind of ran out of time today. It's a comedy sketch I'm going to be doing. Okay, it's going to be semi-serious because I am going to be talking about something that you know that truthful. It is going to be truthful, okay? But just to note that the thumbnail is going to be exaggerated. The the whole presentation is going to be exaggerated, but realistic looking, of course. I won't be meaning 100% of what I'm saying, but I kind of will. You'll see. I don't want any spoilers of what it is. I've been I've been making notes and really yeah, I really can't wait to kind of do it because it's also in a way as to celebrate getting to 170 subscribers. As you can see, I did hit 170 subscribers. So yeah, that's yeah. It's going to be. I'll probably try to do that tomorrow. And and again, it's a comedy sketch. It's not to be taken seriously, especially the thumbnail. I don't want anybody like, oh, what, why, and I hope people. I hope you like. Basically, I'm hoping YouTube itself. I don't think it's going to offend anybody else. It might only offend the people at YouTube or whatever, the thumbnail, because, yeah, you'll see. I think it's funny and it really represents a good, like, again, I don't mean it, like, I really don't mean at all what the thumbnail states. But, but yeah, okay. Before I start rambling, I will be making it tomorrow for sure because it's gonna be to me it's gonna be too funny. But I'm gonna act seriously. I'm gonna completely do it as if it's a normal video. But yeah, you'll see. Is It will sound normal and you'll think I'm just like being all yeah. But okay. Before I ramble on, please, I love everybody out there. I think you're all special in your own unique ways, and I love learning about everybody, and I love when you comment. I love, I just love interacting. Now, yeah, okay, there is one last thing I'm going to say before I go for those who will be watching this. I know not everybody will watch it. It's not going to go viral or anything. These things kind of never kind of do. But I've been like, yeah, you'll see in my last video that I posted, Larry Graves left me a comment. Well, he actually left me a comment on my on Facebook first, but it's out in the open that Larry Graves is going to be sending me some CDs, a nice package of CDs of stuff he doesn't listen to. I'm super super, what's the word I'm looking for, grateful and appreciative of that. It's a very kind act on his part, and and yeah, I want to thank him so much for sending that to me. It really is appreciated, and yeah, it means a lot to me. It's heartfelt. So when I get it, guaranteed, I'm not going to open it without being in front of you. You are going to be, right there with me when I open it for the first time, and it's my first real. It's not a VCLT. Uh, it's a CDLT, you know, a CD love train, basically. So awesome and awesome. And guaranteed, I want to pay that forward. I'm going to probably try to. I don't know how it works yet, but I want to see about getting an Amazon gift card, like a nice $25 to maybe even a $50 Amazon gift card. Do a little contest on my channel. I would like to do a contest on my channel, and yeah, and when I get a winner and send them that and see about sending them yeah, a 25 to I would say maybe I would like to do a $50 gift card. Yeah, do a cool contest, just something I can, the yeah, it'll not just help promote my channel cuz it's kind of this is the night yeah, my next video tomorrow is basically a little bit of a marketing publicity stunt to try to bring some attention to my channel. Just note that. But it is going to be, like, again, it's going to be comedy, mostly comedy. Very serious, straight faced comedy. All right. I am rambling now, but I just kind of had this. I just wanted to mention that again, a huge thank you to Larry Grace for being such a great, awesome guy. Check out his channel. Watch him. He goes by Canadian Stud Muffin, and he now has his other channel, which used to be Larry Graves ASMR. No more. It's now Larry Graves Canadian Stud Muffin with his name in front of the Canadian Stud Muffin. But so he has the two channels. Go and give both of them love, please. All right, I'm going to let you go this time for reals. And as always, please be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, have a great day, evening, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.